Today we will be discussing the gubernatorial elections of other states. We will start by discussing exactly what a governor does. A governor's main role is to propose and vote on new legislation, but they do so much more. Like a mini president, they sign bills into laws. Their job also includes serving as commander-in-chief of the state's National Guard, giving a State of the State address to the citizens, granting pardons to prisoners, and appointing people to various judicial and state offices. Next, we'll take a look at exactly how governors are elected. Much like the presidential elections, citizens vote in the candidates they wish to become governor. The only difference is that once their term has expired, they must run for re-election. The process of narrowing down candidates is called the primary elections, in which it will be narrowed down to only 2 candidates. After winning the primaries, the 2 candidates will then campaign until the general elections are held on November 6th. In most cases, out of the 2 candidates, one is Republican and the other is Democratic. This is true for all states except one. Alaska currently has an independent governor. In the upcoming elections, 36 of the 50 states will be voting for their gubernatorial positions. While nothing unordinary is happening in most states, 2 states face unique situations. These states are Florida and Georgia. First, we'll be looking at Florida. In this gubernatorial election, Republican Ron DeSantis is facing Democrat Andrew Gillum. DeSantis is pro-Trump, maybe even a little obsessed, and bases most of his campaign off of the ideas of Trump. DeSantis is in favor of building the wall to help combat illegal immigration. He also wants to continue funding the law enforcement to keep Floridians safe. Lastly, he is in favor of changing the educational system by getting rid of the Common Core education. His opponent, Gillum, however, differs in views on just about any topic that they debate. As an African American Democrat, Gillum is against the idea of the wall. He also wants to cut funding to law enforcement so the state can save money for more important matters. Lastly, he wants to increase funding to the educational system by legalizing and taxing marijuana. Next, we'll take a look at Georgia. In this gubernatorial election, Republican Brian Kemp will be running against Democrat Stacey Abrams. If Abrams wins, she will be the first Black woman to win state governor. Kemp is extremely conservative. He is in favor of supporting small businesses, loosening restrictions on guns, and allowing concealed carry without a permit, and the deportation of illegal immigrants. Abrams has some different views. First and foremost, she wants to make housing affordable for everyone. For gun safety, she wants a universal background check and investment in mental health services. For the climate, she would say no to drilling off the Georgia coast. One major issue in this campaign is the cancellation of 53,000 voters, all because of the exact match bill. This bill says that if a name register does not match the applicant's name exactly as it is on their driver's license or social security, such as a missing letter or hyphen, the registration will be put on hold. The applicant would then be sent a letter in the mail that could easily be mistaken for spam mail. And if the correct info is not returned within a certain amount of time, the registration is declined. This causes an issue because 70% of the 53,000 votes canceled belong to people of minorities. As of right now, the candidates are still neck and neck, which should lead to an interesting turnout. That's all we have. Thanks for watching. The end.